Hi guys, Megan here, your professor, and I've been getting some really great questions about the Life History Project, so I thought it might be helpful to record a quick video about what I was thinking, kind of how I was envisioning the project and how you start with these archives. Um, so generally when you start a research project, you start with a textbook, you find a subject, and you kind of go from there. And my goal in making parts of this class really focus in on the personal aspects of history. Um, in order to achieve that, I wanted to flip that research cycle a little bit. So instead of picking a topic and going from kind of a textbook analysis down to a primary source, I thought it might be interesting to select a topic from a primary source and research that way. So let's say, for instance, that you were really interested in World War II. You could go to any of these issues between 1940 and 1945, and I'm really kind of more interested in the middle part. And so what I do is kind of scroll through some of these covers and see if any of them look really interesting. This one here that has a picture of Stalin on the cover might be interesting. So I'm going to click on the date. And I'm going to preview this magazine and just kind of flip through it. So it's my hope that as I'm reading through this magazine, I'm reading it the way somebody would have read it in 1943. And hopefully there's something really interesting that might pop up in the letter to the editors or even in some of the advertisements or some of the articles. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through. You notice there's some really nice Russian cartoons here about perceptions of the Nazis. Here's a little blurb about the cover, so it might be interesting to see how Americans perceive Joseph Stalin prior to the beginning of the Cold War, in the midst of World War II. Let's see here. And you'll notice that there are a lot of, this is an advertisement, but it's very military based, so I could do some exploration of that. Here's where some of the articles start. So we've got some Lend-Lease information with Russia. Americans send food and watches to help their Soviet allies. So it's kind of a home front piece if I was interested in that. So the goal here is, rather than picking a topic right away, I'd like for you to kind of generalize it. Maybe there's a time period you're interested in studying, and you can go from there and kind of see the way Americans experienced that time frame. So let me go back. Let's take another look. I'll go backwards a few. Let's say that I'm interested in civil rights. So I'm going to go 1960s. Again, take a look through some of the covers. And actually, maybe there's something that I'm really specifically interested in. I can go down here and look through the common terms and phrases. I can look through the table of contents here and kind of see if there's anything interesting there. My other option is to search the issue. So let's say that I'm interested in knowing more about Emmett Till. Oh, sorry. I want to check search all issues before I do that. And here are the listings of all the different magazine articles that have something about Emmett Till. Let's go back and try another. Let's look for space race information. So here, this is one that I actually personally own, and it'll take you directly to, when you click on those results, it'll take you directly to the article where it uses your keyword. So hopefully this helps a little bit in terms of understanding how I want you to pick a topic out of these Life magazine archives. Once you've got a topic of interest, I think it's much easier to do some exploration of other primary sources that might be helpful to explain more about the topic, and also it'll help you select some secondary sources. If you have any other questions about the project, please feel free to email me. You can come visit me during office hours. Those are posted in the faculty information section of our course. I'm really happy to help in any way that I can. Hopefully this has been helpful and that you come up with some really cool projects. I look forward to seeing your work. Thanks.